the things that you are thinking, it is going to be multifold. So instead of thinking
Mm,
negative, think positive. And yes, this is really true. This is a very, I can say it's a reality. And universe is watching you somewhere, observing you, the things you have here in your mind. So it's going to the universe, and it is going to be true. It is going to be manifested, and that will come return to you. Like this will come back to you. Yeah.
that's right. I think somewhere,
I'm doing great. Thank you for asking. What about you?
yes, I'm also pretty well. I'm doing great. I don't know whether in the reality or the pseudo reality.
No, always say I'm great. I'm doing great. I'm really well. Say like this way, because the way we speak, it going to be escalated and going to
Yeah.
be, manifested.
Yes.
This
Okay, let's
happens.
pick up this topic. Yeah, so I have
Okay.
this topic actually, the law of attraction. So I just heard about this a lot. Actually, I'm reading a book. So in that book, it's about the law of attraction. There's a one chapter, particular chapter. So I thought, okay, let me talk about that. And so as I just mentioned to you, I watched a video in which you very nicely narrated about that. So
Yeah, I really
I,
believe in that. Whatever you think, you're going to become like that way.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. So we will talk about that. And if you have the experiences like ever in your life, recent past, so you can share that. And because I got the lot of the experiences of that. So let me ask you the questions regardless of this. What do you think about the law of attraction? Is this truly and the right approach? We generally think that because a lot of the people have the belief that it's not the so workable, but I believe that it is the workable. So what do you think about the law of attractions?
To me, as I earlier mentioned, the way we think to ourselves, the same way we are going to become. It will take time. Over time, this happen, but this will definitely going to happen. And I really, really concur with this. Be it negative, be it positive, this happens. So if you know that it's really going to happen, so think, cautiously, carefully, because the things are going to be manifested then. And
Right.
it happens that many times negative things comes up really easily when something occurs, kind of any situation like comes up in our life. It just lies in our life, in front of our eyes. So instead of thinking positive things, we think negative. It can
Right.
happen, it might not happen, it might not be happening. And if it happens, what I'm going to do and all the things. So kind of negative aspect starts occurring in our mind. This should not be happening, but this happens. It's a human nature. We attracts towards negativity really easily, effortlessly. So this happens. Instead, try to think positive, and I really believe in that, because as you are thinking, so the things are going to happen. So think positive,
Right.
think right thing,
Yes.
be it
Right.
about yourself, be it about other people. Yes.
Yes, correct. And even I think generally as a student, I apply this in my examinations because like when we are appearing and we are approaching to any question, so what happen? We just consider that we are in the doubt. So we think that whether these questions will be the right or wrong, and we make the notion in within our mind that these questions might be the wrong. So what happened with me once I was just trying to understand whether this question is the right or wrong. So the suddenly one thought came to my mind that maybe this question is the wrong, and
Okay.
I didn't approach that question. So when I came out my home and when I checked, so that question was really the like the wrong. So I understood that sometime when we make the minds that any particular things particular person, so it does really work. So what do you think about, so have you experienced this ever in your life?
Not really. The thing is, to me, as I think, and I have started thinking, I have started contemplating and believing in myself that try to be positive in all the aspects, in all the situations, because all the time you are not going to get nice people, nice situations in front of you. There are some situations where you are not liking that particular situation. Maybe you're not liking that particular person and the behavior, the things they are doing with you, they are treating not well. many things can happen. So it's you. I think I haven't shared with you, and I think you might be knowing that I have just started teaching in a school,
I don't know.
and it's yeah, because you watched my video. That is how I just uh, thought that you might be knowing that. So the thing is, I never ever thought that. But the thing is, if you are believing in yourself and you are really focused, concentrated, and things you are doing, you are not, talking ill about others. You are not doing bad things, unethical things. You have, nice aspects and good things, good aspect towards each and every person. And yes, you are focused, you are putting in efforts, and you are consistent, then sooner or later you will get your goal. That I have decided. But out of nowhere this happened, I got a job like this way, and I never ever thought of that. I just can't say properly the thing that you have asked to me. But I never ever have gone through such kind of scenarios. But I totally believe in that law of attraction. As I earlier mentioned this sentence, that the way you think, be it positive, be it negative, the same thing is going to happen. Talking about any person's personality or behavior, you think that person is not really good, little bit he's not really good. Let's imagine 4% out of 10% he's not good, 6% he's really good. So you are thinking he's not good, he's not good, he's not good. So what is going to happen next? 10% he's going to become that kind of worst personality towards you, and this thing
Right.
is going to be other way around. So this is why I'm saying try to think positive, because the things that you are thinking, it is going to be multifold. So instead of thinking
Right.
negative, think positive. And yes, this is really true. This is a very, I can say it's a reality. And universe is watching you somewhere, observing you, the things you have here in your mind. So it's going to the universe, and it is going to be true. It is going to be manifested, and that will come return to you, like this will come back to you. Yeah.
That's right. I think somewhere, as we think, our mind program the things in that way. Because what happens sometimes things are not tailored to our thinking. They are not tailoring as we are thinking. But what happens when we think about the negative things and we do the one negative, one negatives, anything, and so suddenly we we plunge into that process and we make the same mistake again and again. It's happened actually with me,
Mm-hmm.
uh, when we do the something without understanding, and we think that we are the right, and so this become the process which is we can say the held it by our mind. And the whole the process of the law of attraction is the controlled by our mind. The way we think, the same kind of person we becomes. And even the law of attractions also work in the health, every fields, health, because this is totally depend on the visualization of the things that we visualize, we contemplate, the same process happen in that way. And more importantly, I think the sage, the saint, uh, they, I think, more you can say the moniker of this, the whole the process of law of attraction, because we
Yeah, and
we don't dive into that process.
yes, one thing I would like to say, it's not about just visualization, that you are visualizing things, you are imagining things. It's about putting in efforts as well. Let's say let's imagine hypothetically, you have imagined that you have decided that you are going to crack this UPSC exam, and you'll appear for the interview, and you are going to be selected over there. You have just chosen this, and you have set a mind, you have a kind of desire, and you are doing nothing for that. You are just visualizing, you're not reading things, you're not studying, you're not focusing with your subject, with your syllabus, and somewhere your mind is going here and there, and somewhere it's a kind of divergence, and you're not focused with your study, and just contemplating, visualizing, so it will not get you result. It is not called law of attraction. The thing is that, okay, you have desired something, kind of getting a very nice job, and then you are putting in efforts as well, you have a kind of belief. And on top of that, what you have to do, don't think negative. negative in the sense that I'm not going to get that goal, I'm not going to get the job that I have desired. Why? Because I'm not studying harder, I'm not putting in efforts. Like this way, just be focused with your thoughts as well as you are doing your study. So you have to just focus with your thoughts in positive way, positive aspects. Do not just go diverted with your negative thoughts. Think and focused and stick with your positive aspects, positive thoughts, that will get you result.
Yes, right. Actually, you have touched very crucial the point which I'm nowadays I'm reading a books. There is a one chapter of that. He's a I mean very renowned the sage of the art time. Not he's not now. He's no more. The same thing is
Mm-hmm.
on that page. He said that you can achieve anything by the visualizations, by praying to the God, except passing the examination. For that, you have to study. And you want, I think the essence of the describing, the narrating, the whole things which you have just pointed out, the very much same. If
Mm-hmm.
you do the study hard, then you will the crack any particular exam. If you think that I will totally focus on manifestations and
Mm-hmm.
totally visualization, contemplation, that's not going to work at all.
Exactly. It is not
I think
workable.
you have read that.
And it's no, I haven't heard about that particular book. Yeah. And I haven't
Just I'm saying.
heard about this scenario, this story as you are talking about. The thing is, it is the thought which I have in my mind that I have shared with you. That if you are doing the study, and it's not about the study, whatever you want in your life. Let's say you want a nice girl for you. You have already decided that that girl I really like and I want to marry her. Okay, so it's not about just thinking, visualizing. You have to put in efforts in the sense that you have to become that personality. You have to earn money, a handsome amount of salary you need to get. And apart from this, you have to change your like whole personality so that the girl start liking you. A lot of things and the way of speaking, conducting yourself, everything really matters. So I'm not saying that just doing the study that is it is going to happen and workable. Law of attraction, anything. You want to have a luxurious car, so for that what you are going to do? There is not about, it's not about just visualization, that you are doing the visualization, you are imagining your in your mind that okay, I'm to just get that car, I'm to just grab that car anyhow. No. And by seeing that
Yes,
photograph of that car, that particular brand new car, and you're going to get that. No. For that you have to earn money, many things you have to do, the kind of efforts you have to make. So it's about that. It's not about, and yes, believe in yourself that yes, one day I'll definitely going to grab that car with my own money. Like just you have to pay one time money and then you're going to get that car. So for that you have to do hard work, diligently.
yes, yes, diligently, frankly.
Hmm.
That is, I
Okay.
think, something which we have to put into action.
Yes, and it. I think it's everywhere. Law of attraction. As I earlier took that example, any person's behavior, what we think, or somebody is not thinking good about me like this way, so we can change somebody's mindset as well. You know,
Right.
uh, yes. If I start thinking, let's say there are a few people in this world, in this society, they don't like themselves. They're like, I'm not really good, I'm not really good, I'm not good looking, and I have this flaws, that flaws, I don't know how to speak in English, so many kind of flaws I have, so I don't like myself, I don't want to see my face because I'm this color, that color. Okay. So
Yeah.
the more you are thinking about that, so the kind of much you are going to curse yourself, and you are going to become like that ugly personality. Instead, think better, think nice, think
Yeah.
positive about yourself, about your behavior, the look, the appearance about yourself, and believe that yes, I am good enough, I'm good enough. Okay, I'm not having a nice color, I'm not having a nice personality, even I'm looking really good, really nice,
Correct.
like this way.
Yes, and even for that, you just took an example of the imaginary girl. That happened to me, and I just lost her. And so this is, I know that how these things, when we don't take the action, we just think that we will do that things one day. But that one day will never come until we take the quick actions, bring you out of the comfort zone. And it's about
Mhm.
I think somewhere the self-realization is also interlinked with the
Yeah,
many law of attractions. Because until we realize that what we have to do, we are not going to act upon.
exactly. Yes.
Yes.